The conversation that we see today is very simple. That Jesus asked 3 questions to Peter, and Peter just responded to Jesus' question. The question that Jesus asked is one simple one. That Peter, do you love me? Only difference is, the first question is, Peter, do you love me more than these things? And the second question and third, Peter, do you love me? Do you truly love me? Number 3, why did Jesus ask 3 times? There can be several different ideas, but basically the number 3 that represents perfections. So perfect numbers in the Bible. The 3, 7, 12. So why did Jesus ask 3 times of the same question to Peter? It just represents how the truthful the Peter's answer is, or the confession is. But it's not our concern. But our concern is the question itself, the love me. The journey of Peter, even if he was the first disciple of Jesus, he had made a lot of mistakes in his life. Even after he started following Jesus. There's few things. The Peter was always filled with this pride. And he thought that he was the best disciple Jesus could ever have. But this Peter, kind of the person with a hot temper. The Peter was easy to anger. The Peter was just kind of hardly focused on the message that Jesus taught. This Peter disowned Jesus 3 times on the night that Jesus got rescued. This Peter just got away from the cross where Jesus was hung on. And because of this fear and shame, the Peter couldn't come to Jesus and then confess his mistake that disowning Jesus for 3 times. The Peter just went back to his old life, which is just fisherman, and then just walk around Jesus. That was Peter. But can we say that Peter didn't love Jesus anymore because of his mistake? That he didn't love Jesus anymore? The fact that the mistake that he made, that I don't know him, did it come out from his love? Did he do that because he didn't love Jesus? No. He loved Jesus. But he was weak. His fear for death was even greater than his love for Jesus. That was his weakness. That was his issues. And he didn't have assurance if Jesus could forgive him. And today Jesus came to Peter and they invited him to the breakfast and encouraged him to open his heart. Because Jesus knew what Peter had in his mind. So Jesus asked a question. Peter, do you love me more than these things? When Peter was asked that question, he was so excited. So he just gave his answer that he wanted to say for a long time. Oh, Jesus, you know that I love you. You know that my heart, even if I have made such a big mistake, Jesus, you know that I love you. Then Jesus responded, hey, feed my lamb. If you love me, feed my lamb. And here Jesus goes the second time. Peter, do you truly love me? And Peter said, yeah, I love you. You know that, Jesus. You know that I love you. And Jesus said, take care of my sheep. And here was the third time that Jesus said, Peter, do you truly love me? At this point, the Peter really got worried about the Jesus' intention. And at the moment, the whole his journey just flashed out. All the mistakes that he has made, all the weakness that he might have. Even the previous two answers he gave to Jesus out of instant fury, out of fear, out of a truthful heart. Peter says, oh Jesus, oh Lord, you know that I love you. Then Jesus said, if you love me, feed my sheep. Today I'd like to focus on this commandment, feed my sheep. That Jesus said, if you love me, feed my sheep. Actually, the feeding the sheep has been the Jesus' main purpose of coming to the earth. Jesus came to the world to feed, to take care of God's lambs, to save the people, to take care of the people, and to encourage the people. That was his original ministry, and that was what he had done throughout his ministry. And that was the reason why he gave his own life on the cross. That was the reason why he just fought against the evil and defeated the power of the evil and brought us this eternal life. Taking care of sheep. In the Bible, you all know this lamb and sheep usually represent the people of God, the people who need God's grace, the people who are seeking for God's blessings. So when Jesus said to Peter, hey, feed my lamb, and that means if you love me, you continue my ministry here on the earth. I will go back to my Father. Now, you got to stay here and continue my ministry. Feed the sheep, take care of the sheep. That's what you want to do if you love me. And that's the same question Jesus may ask to all of us. Do you love me? If your answer is yes to that question, do you love me more than anything else? If your answer is yes to that question, and this is what you will be heard, then feed my lamb. Amen?
Amen.
We do our worship. We worship here every week, not because we have nothing to do at our home. Because we are seeking the God's grace, we are seeking the power through the Holy Spirit. But what makes us be here is our love for Christ, Lord. You are here because you love Jesus.
Amen.
You don't have to just say every time, every second, hey James, you know what? I love Jesus. You don't have to just grab the people around you and say, you know what, Daniel? I love Jesus. People would know based on what you do. People will see, hey, you love Jesus.